Welcome back to the club, where Thursdays are dedicated to active recovery. On these days, I reflect on my training week, reset my garage gym, and talk about the latest news in wellness and fitness. This week started with my shoulder rehab workout. I injured my supraspinatus muscle about 2 months ago, and even though I got mobility back, the focus is now on building strength. I try to do the exercises and accessory work my physical therapist prescribed at least twice a week. After my rest day, I did a superset workout, which included floor presses with the barbell and dumbbell step-ups. My husband bought a walking pad earlier that day at a garage sale, so that is our latest addition to the gym.
It's more of a walking pad at this point. And now I understand why people pay $1,000 for a decent treadmill. But hey, as long as I can get steps in.
Sunday morning, I did some Zone 2 training. It's Sunday Run Day with Jessica. If you're just now waking up, I've already run 4 miles. I'm doing heart rate training by trying to stay in Zone 2. And thankfully, my Apple Watch has a function where you can set your heart rate, at least your target heart rate, and then it will let you know when you start to creep outside of that heart rate range. So it did get kind of annoying because I'm not really sure what my pacing is or my heart rate range is. So it came out to about 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I might also play around with 30 seconds on, maybe 45 seconds off, just to make sure that it stays within that Zone 2. So we'll see. All right, so a thing happened yesterday when after I worked out. I wanted to use my cold plunge tub that you see back there, and I put the water hose in, but I forgot that my husband had turned off the water, like the main shut-off line, and so when I turned on the main line, water just spewed everywhere. The hose went flying and completely so there was water everywhere. I had to pull up the foam tiles, move everything out the way, let everything dry out. So this is what it looks like now, and I have to get it back ready for this week. Thankfully, the rubber tiles, the rubber flooring is coming Wednesday. I think I should be able to at least pick it up from the store Wednesday, so just a few days. So actually, even though this was inconvenient, it actually worked out because now I can get under the concrete floor or the subfloor and clean it real good and get it prepped and ready, so I don't have to do as much when the rubber flooring goes down. So yeah, that's my project for this Sunday afternoon. I'm not the runner I used to be. I started running in 2014, and it started with a pair of shoes running laps at a local park. Then I started registering for 5Ks, which evolved into 6 races each year of various distances. I was injured in 2016 with a stress fracture, which prompted me to invest in a better pair of running shoes. Because I wanted to improve my performance, I bought a Whoop strap and started taking supplements. Depending on where I was in my running journey, there was some cost involved, whether it was new technology, nutrition, or gear. However, in recent years, I have become more intentional in which races I participate in. I have pulled away from the large sponsored franchise races and have stuck to the local smaller races. At the beginning of my running journey, I just wanted to run. So at that time, it didn't matter if the run was a fun run or professionally timed. And then as I progressed in the sport, I realized if I wanted to become more serious, I needed to be in a competitive space, even though I wasn't running competitively or at the elite level. In the beginning, I did not understand the impact of races on the local economy, the cost of closing the streets, of ultimately shutting down businesses for several hours or half the day, the cost of medical personnel or supplies. I'm not criticizing anyone who chooses to participate in those types of franchise-sponsored races. And for me, early in my running journey, it made sense because those types of races are marketed to be fun and enjoyable and non-competitive. But then I started getting bored with certain races, like Mo Cowbell. Even though it is a local race, the route for the half marathon has been the same every year, and after participating 3 times, it's not fun anymore. Now the races that I participate in have a purpose. For example, I registered for more half marathons starting in 2024 because I didn't want to be afraid of them anymore. I only do 5Ks in my training, so any race I sign up for is going to be a 10K or better. I don't run as frequently as I used to, as I have come to learn that less is more. I have attempted the running streaks where you run every single day for X amount of time, but that wasn't sustainable. It only lasted 7 days. Now my growth has become less about collecting medals and more about exploring the aspects of the sport. So with that said, what are your thoughts? If you are a runner, how long have you been running? Has your running evolved? Are you one of those people who likes to do the running streaks or have been doing running streaks every day for so many years? Why do you do those types of challenges? Comment, like, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you in the next Active Recovery.